The man was extremely hungry. He opened the refrigerator only to find it empty. He decided to go out to a restaurant to eat. On the taxi, the man filled up the entire seat, and he had to exert himself just to get out of the car. When he arrived at the restaurant, the man's size was as tall as a house. He had to bend down to walk, and everyone had to make way for him as he moved through the restaurant. The man inhaled the aroma of the food deeply. Finally, he reached a table and sat down. Seeing the waiter serve a plate of oysters to others, the man eagerly put on a napkin. While others were enjoying their meals, the waiter only poured him a glass of red wine. Just then, his dishes arrived. The man looked forward to each dish as it was placed in front of him. He carefully admired the presentation before adjusting his posture and taking a deep breath. He picked up a piece of shrimp, ate it, and then sucked the juices off his fingers. Seeing others around him enjoying oysters, he picked one up and ate it shell and all. Soon, all the dishes, fish, shrimp, meat, were consumed, and his size grew larger and larger. Despite this, he insisted on finishing the pork. Soon, the restaurant could hardly contain him. However, the waiter just smiled and served him dessert, a cake. The waiter climbed up his body and stuffed the cake and plate into his mouth. Other guests heard the sounds of him eating, and the man gave them a strange look. Just as he was about to show his date, he was suddenly grabbed by another man, who ate a guest from the next table amidst her terrified screams. The man, overfilled, vomited all the food he had eaten. He struggled to squeeze out of the restaurant, now taller than the buildings. The man began to walk in the wilderness, and when he rested, he accidentally crushed an airplane, now taller than the entire city. The man started to feel nauseous and vomited incessantly. His flatulence shook the forest, and his excrement produced a whale. His vomit began to flood the city. The man fell asleep in his own vomit, and the entire city was submerged. When he finally woke up, he was so huge that he could only sit on the earth. Looking at the distant stars, he decided to leave the planet. His first attempt to jump failed, but he kept trying. Finally, he broke free from Earth's gravity, with countless pieces of vomit following him. Gradually, he disappeared into the starry sky, off to eat other planets.